You've had some recent breakthroughs in your public-facing life thanks to Uranus, the planet of disruption, which has spent the past sure is, sure fucking is.
Hold up. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, continue.
Oh man, we are back. This is crazy. Yo, welcome back to Podcast Material. This feels kind of crazy to say a little bit, but I'm Ethan. I'm here with Heathrow.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Podcast Material.
We're two buds that have been friends for a long time. We started this podcast about this time last year. Went for a little while, took a little break. We're back. Yeah, this is a long time coming, it feels like.
Yeah, it feels like a reunion for sure. It's almost been 9 months since we made a podcast, but here we are.
Yeah. I don't even remember when we recorded that last episode. I think we released it a few months ago, but we recorded it maybe like
Might have been
in
April or yeah, it feels like April since we recorded a podcast, but
crazy.
Right?
Yeah, so this is like the beginning of season 2.
We can call it season 2 Podcast Material, definitely.
I like that. Season 2, episode 1. Yeah, we're back. It's interesting. I feel like when we were talking about coming back, like wrapping my head around trying to like get back into the swing of doing something like this while the world is kind of like in this place that it's in, and you and I had some conversations about kind of what we wanted to do and like not do with this podcast, right?
Totally.
In terms of like bringing like a place that's got some joy and some fun conversations and is not kind of contributing to the heaviness or like the burden of kind of where the world is at right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Just trying to like explore fun ideas, maybe take new perspectives and kind of give people a break from the doom and gloom a little bit. And I think part of the reason we haven't created a podcast in so long is because like we both felt like does what we have to say right now really matter? Right?
Yeah.
Do we need another podcast of two dudes just rambling about random stuff? But I think we landed on yes, because it's fun, it's entertaining, it's a good outlet for us. But yeah, for sure, we also want to be sensitive and aware of like what else is happening outside the podcast. And yeah, dude, good call out.
Yeah. It's you said it the other day when we were getting ready. You were like, this is kind of, like a journal for us, that we're kind of like letting our friends and our listeners kind of like be in on. So
Totally.
it's
a
kind
friendship
of
journal.
A friendship journal. That's an open book. So welcome to the book of podcast material.
Totally.
You're here with us. Heath and I wanted to start off with something that we knew like pretty little about. So we have, I'm not even going to call it research. We have
Definitely not.
We have downloaded an app that's going to tell us about our astrological signs. So are you like how do you feel about astrology in general?
Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good question to explore before we dive into astrology. I'm not a huge believer. I don't take astrology with like a ton of weight. I'm not going to look at it as like scientific research. But at the same time, we live in like a vast universe of planets and stars, and they are in specific places when you're born.
Fact,
right? Straight fact. So you can't argue with that, no matter what you believe. If astrology is crazy, or I think, so that fact, and then also the fact to kind of like add to that is the moon affects the tides.
Yep.
And you are made of water essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So in another fact is probably the moon affects you.
It feels like it has to.
It has to, right?
Dude.
How could the moon not? So again, like it's like how could astrology be true? It's kind of wacky, but also like how could it not be true?
Yeah, or, like, certain parts of it, right? Because like, who knows what that means, like, the tides, are, like, a scientific thing, right? You, like, know when they're coming in, going out, but, like, I don't
Yeah.
know what the moon is doing to the water in my brain, Like,
Sure, sure.
I don't know how that's, like, affecting the
That's less
electrons in
measured.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
it's really funny that you use that analogy because I was at the dispensary a couple weeks ago,
Mhm,
and it was a full moon, and from my
mhm.
experience, like, working with kids and young people, like, the full moon definitely has, like, some effect on behavior, like, whether I believe in it or not, I could watch it happen, like, kids would get, like, crazy or whatever, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, I was talking with the dude at the dispensary because my kiddo, it was a full moon, kiddo was being, like, a little nuts, and so I was bringing that up to him, and he said exactly what you just said, where he was like, man, like, our bodies are made of water and the moon affects the tide, so, like, how could you not think that it controls you or
Dude,
affects you in
right?
some way?" And I was kinda like, "I haven't used what I'm here to purchase yet, but, like, I feel like I have. I feel like I have."
Yeah. You got on his level.
Yeah, instantly. I was like, "I don't even need this, dude. I don't even need this pack I'm buying right
You're like,
now."
"I'm good. I'm good."
It's pretty funny. So I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, man.
That's where my mind goes. But yeah, what about you? What are your feelings on astrology? What do you believe in?
I kind of feel like the same way as you. I feel like I always kind of like counted it out, as whatever that's like some woo bullshit. I also went to like a pretty hippie high school where there were a lot of like hippie woo-ish people, and my mom is like a pretty woo person, and
Yeah.
a lot of the women in my life are really into like astrology or kind of this kind of stuff. So I think I always like rebelled against it and was like, that's bullshit. Like, no, that's trash. But
Okay, yeah.
but I think that was just like I don't wanna
Defense.
call it, yeah, defense. I don't wanna call it either like, toxic masculinity almost, like, it was that, like, this is,
Oh.
like, some girly shit or
Oh, that's
something.
a
It was
perfect
like,
thing to label it. That's a
right,
perfect
like,
thing to label it.
it
Yeah.
it feels that way when I look back at it, but, now I think as I've gotten older, I'm like, "Well, why not? Like, why count it out?" Like, but, like, I don't think, like you said, like the stars are around or the planets were aligned in a certain way when I was born, and that is fact. As people, we like look to so many things that we've made up as truth, the stock market or stuff like this that we've just created and like controls our lives. So like, why can't the greater universe have an impact on my life? And I'm just gonna be like open to it,
Yes,
Um,
dude.
because
Yes.
sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know.
Be be open to astrology like you're open to the stock market.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you're investing in the stocks, why are you not investing in the astrology?
Right,
Essentially,
right, right.
kind of, right?
And for me, that's like $20 at a time.
There you go. Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. Same, same.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Same with astrology.
Dude,
One
so
reading at a time.
one reading at a time, dude. Your daily $20 for your horoscope. Do you wanna jump into your chart or kinda let us know, like, what when you so we
Yes.
downloaded the Channy app, or we used, like, the website
Yeah.
Channy to kinda get us our charts.
Channy, for sure. Kate suggested Channy Nicholas. She does like a lot of astrology readings and it has like a yeah, an app and like a place where you can go fill out some simple information and then you get like a PDF chart. So we did both and yeah, it's pretty cool. It just gives you like a little bit of information. I am an
Well,
Aquarius.
before you
Oh,
tell us what you are, do you wanna tell us your name, your birthday, your date, your time of birth, your social, your address, like, those types of things? That way we can just kinda get, like, a good idea onto, like, who, like, we can make our own assumptions.
if y'all are on the Patreon, you will have access to my chart, my birth time, location, all that.
Sick, sick, sick,
Yeah,
sick.
yeah, yeah.
No, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, dude, I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, this is good because I am actually I grew up I was always told I was an Aries.
Okay, yeah.
I'm an Aries sun, which I
Okay.
think is like what you say you are.
Okay.
Like if people ask you, because I was born in April and that's like the Aries season. But
Yeah.
my main one is Leo. I'm a Leo rising. So that's what Chaney is giving me. So I'm kind of confused now. I don't really know
Okay. Okay,
what
so
I
you're a
am.
Leo rising and uh an Aries
Aries
sun.
sun, because I was born in
Okay.
the house of Aries. So that's, I think I just say I'm in Aries, but I'm a Leo
Okay.
rising.
I
So
see.
yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes. So my sun house is Aquarius. That's my identity and who I am, right? I'm reading this from the app.
yeah. Good, 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 good.
And then my rising is also Aquarius.
Okay.
So I'm a double Aquarius. This like adds some double layer.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
also my motivation for living life.
Okay.
So it's also my identity and my motivation are both Aquarius.
Okay. So you're not like straying from who you are. Like you are Aquarius.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you know about like what does being an Aquarius mean?
I think from like what I've gathered, just a little bit of research is like creativity, intuition, flow.
Mm,
Um, what did I did a little bit of research here. Yeah, ideas, innovation, and interesting conversation. So that's
pod
like
that's a
who I
podcast.
dude, this is podcast material. It's also not only who I am, but it's how I live. So it's like how I communicate is through ideas and innovation and interesting ideas. Like if we're talking about a boring idea, I'm out.
Yeah, yeah. On to the next
Or,
thing.
you know,
Yeah.
and it can kind of like come off a little bit rough around the edges, I think, because well, everyone can, but like with that Aquarius fact, it's kind of like if I find your idea boring, I'm not going to really hide it,
Sure.
you know? Like I need to like pep myself up to have small talk kind of, or pep myself up to like really engage with somebody and make sure I'm not uh like idealizing too much,
Sure. That
right?
you
Like I'm
like
not
staying engaged in a conversation or like focused on what on like listening intentionally.
listening intentionally and not trying to like idealize on what they're saying, not trying to innovate on what they're saying, just listen to what they're fucking saying.
Sure, sure.
So,
Cool. I see that. I see
yeah,
that. It sounds like
yeah.
the way that you're saying it makes it sound like you buy into that also, and it like
I
aligns
do.
with that.
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
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 Tight, tight.
Yeah.
Cool. So Aquarius, Aquarius.
Mhm. Mhm.
I have two Aries also. Actually, I've got a bunch of Aries. If you kind of like go down your chart a little bit, there's like
Uh-huh.
all these other things. I don't know what a lot of them mean.
Right.
Um, but I'm a sun Aries and also a moon Aries. So your sun
Oh,
is your
okay.
identity, like you said, right? Your
Uh-huh.
identity and where you shine. And then
Uh-huh.
also the moon is your body and your emotions. Um, and your
That's really
rising is
interesting.
kind of your motivation, right? Like you said. So, um, from what I know about being in Aries and kind of the things that people have told me and the little bit that I kind of know about it is pretty like passionate and uh like loud and protective and like unfiltered.
Uh-huh.
Which when I hear that, it's like really hard for me not to identify with that. Like
Yeah.
based on like how I can kind of like think about myself and like my relationships, like I feel like that is pretty dead on.
Uh-huh.
Um and uh yeah, I definitely feel like it fits a lot of not necessarily everything, but like a lot of how like I interact with my family or like if I'm having a conversation with someone and they say something that I like maybe slightly disagree with, it comes out a lot bigger than it actually is because I'm just like ready to have like a hot talk right there. you
Definitely.
know?
Definitely a hot unfiltered talk
Yeah.
on the spot any moment.
Right, right. It's kind of like being on on fire watch. Like it could happen at any
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But I don't know too much about Leos, which is my rising.
Okay. I'm trying to
Um,
see if I have any Leo in my I don't really have much Leo going down.
oh, okay, yeah. I'm also an Aries in Mercury, which is how and where I communicate, which I feel like
Mercury.
is kind of like pretty indicative of me as a person.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm a Capricorn in how and where I communicate. And
Okay.
as far as I don't want to generalize because I actually don't know that much, but I think a Capricorn, see what this can see here. Structured thinking, big picture systems. That doesn't really sound like me though.
I'm seeing
Strategic
like
ideas.
ambitious, disciplined, hardworking.
Oh, think deeply
Hmm.
about ideas alone. Let's
Hmm.
go. Let's
That's
go.
you, bud.
That's
That's
me.
you. That's
Here,
you.
this is me right now. That's my mode right there all the time. Feels great.
That was actually a really good impression of you. You just
Thank
did a
you.
great impression of you. Yeah.
I was alone. I was thinking Capricorn energy,
Your eyes were giving
right?
deep thought. Yeah.
Deep,
Yeah.
deep Capricorn.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, wait. I feel like we skipped over your moon.
Okay. My moon was also
Tell me about
Aries.
tell me about your moon. You're
My moon.
also Aries, really?
Yeah. So Leo rising, Aries sun, Aries moon.
Okay.
So, I feel like, yeah, I just kind of like wear my emotions on my shoulder. Like I feel like when I'm
Hmm.
happy and in a good mood, like it's very clear. And then when I'm like, grumpy or feeling upset or angry about something, it's very clear. I have a hard time kind of hiding that.
I confirm
Uh,
that. I can confirm that. I
right.
feel
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Um, and then I don't feel like any of this, like, I don't feel like I was going to be surprised by what you said. Like, I didn't know really anything about Aquarius's
Uh-huh. Aquarii.
Aquarii. Yeah. Aquarii. But I figured whatever you were going to say, I was going to be like, yeah, that sounds right. Um, and I felt like you would probably say the same thing about how I was interpreting mine too.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but then
definitely.
it also says your like the moon is your body, so I don't necessarily know how to interpret that. Like, do you think that's like how I feel in my body, or how I like yeah, how I like feel in my own body, or how in touch with like my body I am? Because I don't feel like I'm that in touch with my body, like until something is like really hurting or is like not doing great. I'm like not that in touch with it. So I don't really know how to like interpret that
I
piece.
wonder if that's a well, I wonder if that's a trait of your body house of Aries.
Mm, mm.
That's probably a trait of your moon is to like uh Aries is really like powerful and passionate, so it might push through like some body signals or emotional signals,
Hmm. For sure. For sure. I'm
right?
just feeling too many other things. I'm
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you're too
or
passionate or
yeah.
too like focused on other stuff. Yeah.
I'm too busy yelling.
Too busy fighting, dude.
Yeah, too busy
Right?
knocking somebody out.
I think of Aries, I think of the god of war, the Greek god of war, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And not
That's
only
me.
war, he was a god of other stuff too. Um, but yeah.
Mm.
Uh, so yeah, when I think of Aries, I think of yeah, definitely like a screaming warrior.
Sick. Okay. I'll
uh,
wear that with honor.
my moon is Gemini, and I don't know much about Gemini. Um,
I don't really either. I feel like my friends and like the people I know are kind of in like a lot of the same houses, like I
mhm.
feel like I've got a lot of I think Leos, Scorpios, and Aries are all kind of the same, like outspoken, fiery types. I don't know if they're all fire, but I think that they're all similar in like the way that they
Yeah, yeah,
react to
yeah,
other
yeah,
people. And I know a lot
yeah.
of those three signs and then a lot of Tauruses. Are you learning anything about Geminis?
Yeah, I'm looking at the PDF chart that is also came from Channy other than the app. Moon in Gemini in the fifth house of pleasure, romance, creative energy, and children, your
Mm.
body and your emotions. So Gemini is how you relate to your body and your emotions, but I'm not quite gaining any details on like what the characteristics of
So I've got
Gemini be.
it's an air sign symbolized by the twins, known for being intellectually curious, witty, adaptable, and sociable. They are fast thinkers, excellent communicators, and versatile. But they can be inconsistent, easily bored, or indecisive. They thrive on
Ooh.
variety, connection, and learning.
That's probably also very true of Aquarius, I would guess. Gemini and Aquarius, I think, are uh water and
What?
air sign.
hmm What was the Gemini house that we were just talking about? What
The
are you in
fifth
Gemini?
house.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my moon, Gemini
Your moon.
moon.
Okay, yeah. So that's your
Yeah.
body and your emotions.
Yeah. So that's really interesting. Like my body, I do actually feel like highly intelligent in my body.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to my body pretty well. I'm pretty in tune. My hands feel like second and third brains actually, because
Mm-hmm.
I went to massage school and I like massage myself a lot and I do a lot of stretching and stuff. Um, so yeah, that's kind of really interesting, but also inconsistent, no doubt.
Yeah, inconsistent. Dude, this is crazy. I feel like we're learning so much about ourselves. Or
Right?
like things we already know and we're kind of like affirming it, you
Yeah,
know?
affirming it with the planets.
And that is kind of, I think kind of like maybe people's beef with astrology is that it
Hmm.
kind of like affirms what you already think about yourself, because things can be like worded in a way that can kind of like affirm this and be like, oh, I'm not that way because my sign says I'm not that way.
Totally. It could be also like I could see it as like pigeonholing a little bit,
Totally. Right.
like sort of
Oh,
like
you just did that because you're an Aquarius, dude. Like,
that's what
you.
really bothers me about it. It's like, dang, don't unless you have my chart in front of you and you've done like a deep analysis on like the angles of the planets and you
Yeah.
have some real information to give me, don't be like, well, that's Aquarius energy. I'll be like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, dude. It's funny. I've heard some shit talked about Aquarius men, actually. I
Dude,
like,
yes, yes.
right? Like, I feel like Aquarius men get a bad rep,
They do. They do.
dude. What's the deal? What's the deal with that? Has anyone talked shit to you about it?
I usually don't share it. because I know I'm
Yeah,
lumped
dude.
in with these Aquarius men. Aquarius men, shout out if you get this hate. Don't share
Hmm.
it. Don't share
Hmm.
it. I swear. It's better if people are like, yeah, what's your sign? I'm like, I don't know.
Classic victim Aquarius right here, though,
Well,
you
what do
know?
you mean? What do you mean by that? My sign?
Dude, you gotta wear it with pride, okay? Don't be ashamed of who you are. Don't be ashamed.
Okay. I won't, dude. I won't.
Sick, dude. I'm proud of you. I'm proud
You,
of you for.
you too, man. You too. Honestly, this has been great. This has been great so far.
Oh man,
I think we should keep going.
cool. Do you want to on the app you can read like the your horse you can read your horoscope for either today, for the week, or for the year. I feel like doing the day might be a little bit weird, but what about if we do like
Oh, dude, let's do the year.
the year? Okay, so there's a couple we can choose from. We can choose from health and body, family and home, love and relationships, money and success.
All right, let's do the money and success, dude.
Okay. I'm just gonna read it here.
Yeah, what do you got?
Your 2026 horoscope for money and success. I'm doing my best. You've had some recent breakthroughs in your public facing life thanks to Uranus, the planet of disruption, which has spent the past. Sure is. Sure fucking is.
Hold up. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, continue.
Which has spent the past 8-ish years in Taurus. And
Wait, could you start? Could you read that
yeah,
last part back?
I'll start over.
Okay, yeah.
You've had some recent breakthroughs in your public facing life thanks to Uranus, the planet of disruption, which has spent the last 8-ish years in Taurus. And in 2026 is your chance to run with them. For the first few months of the year, focus on prioritizing the leadership roles and career choices that genuinely excite you. By the time Uranus re-enters Gemini in April, you'll be reminded that making a mark on the world requires taking big risks and leaps of faith, even if it means shaking up the status quo. Um, and then, I mean, do I want to read this whole? There's two more paragraphs.
So basically, in short, your money and your success lies in Uranus.
Hmm. Yep, the planet of disruption.
This is what I heard.
Yeah. All right, I guess I
Okay.
guess we know where I'll be spending most of the year.
Okay, dude. Dude, thanks a lot for that. Have
Yeah,
cheers
yeah,
to your 2026. Let's see what I got here.
yeah. Let's see yours. Let's hear yours.
In 2026, you're wrapping up an old money story and starting a new one. When Mercury, thank God,
Yeah.
the planet of communication, retrogrades through Pisces in February and March, double check all of your budget and financial plans. Sick, dude. We're right at that time right now.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's March right now. Happy March.
Yep. Happy March.
This attention to detail will prepare you for the Virgo eclipse in March, which continues a series of plot twists and growth spurts in your approach to sharing resources with others. Beware of the tendencies to overthink your agreements or overextend yourself for your collaborators.
Okay. Okay. So is it saying like don't overextend yourself for your collaborators' sake, like
Mm-hmm.
sake,
Mm-hmm.
like make sure you stay within yourself so that you can collaborate fully and not
Mm-hmm.
overcompensate or overengage?
Totally, dude. Overthink
Mm,
my agreements.
mm-hmm. Nice, man.
Yeah.
It's got to stay within yourself.
Yep. Yep. I should
Mm,
read this just a little last bit, I guess. This
yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
third paragraph. This advice also holds true for the final Pisces eclipse in August. Around this time, strengthen your boundaries that protect what belongs to you, and let your intuition guide you to more meaningful ways of building or circulating wealth.
Okay. Okay, dude.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
I kind of that resonates with me. Like I've been working, my career's been all over the place. It does feel like I've like entered this new stage of non overextension, paying attention to the details like the budget, and then protecting that which I've built.
yeah, for sure. For sure. You've definitely had kind of like a wild year
Oh man.
work wise.
And like a wild like last like cycle, I think, like ever since I think moving back to Portland in 2014, it feels like. No, sorry, 2018, 2018.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The 8-year cycle
Yeah,
has been wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
That's wild.
yep.
That's sorry. Now I'm stuck on the fact that you moved back to Portland 8 years ago, and I don't know how I feel about that one either.
No,
That's
for
kind of
sure. Let's
crazy.
yeah, time is so wild, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Well, cool, dude. I hope that that piece can ring true, and you can protect that wealth, protect
Yeah.
that mindset.
And something that else that jumps out to me is how I can circulate wealth to others. Uh yeah. That's
You've
been on
talked
my mind
about
too.
like trying to do that in like multiple ways. Like I feel like when you were big in your like Heathro's garden thing,
Yeah.
it was a lot about like trying to share food and share knowledge around gardening
Yeah.
and share the community with people. But a lot of, our talks would be about like you wanting to have like community food stands and stuff like that and like share the wealth of the resources you have.
Dude,
So that
totally.
tracks for me and like your mindset around like wealth and money in general.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I've never, I mean, I like nice things, but I think I've spent enough money in my life already where I realized that I think if I spent $1 million on myself, I would feel pretty hollow at the end of it and would feel like I'm like starting from all over. But if I spend $1 million on other people, like that
Yeah.
could really make me feel good for a long time.
Yeah. I think just based on what you just said, I think that if you spent $1 million on yourself material wise, you'd feel shitty,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah. Yeah.
you'd find ways to spend $1 million like on
Oh,
traveling or like
oh, for sure.
home
Food.
stuff, food. Yeah, dude. I was just talking about that with Gina that I spend like most of my spending money on food.
Yeah. Actually, I
It's
spent
all
$1 million
food.
on Wednesday at Fred Meyer's.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't even get me started, bro.
Yeah.
Don't even get me
Yeah.
started.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're here to talk about the good stuff.
We'll save the expensive
Dude.
groceries for the next podcast.
Yeah, that'll be our second pet peeves episode.
Oh,
Well, dude, that's cool. I think that's a good way to look at it. Like, spending the money you have on other people, like you were
yeah.
definitely, one of two of like the main like gadget guys I would say I would know, like you would
Oh,
spend money
definitely.
on like the new thing here, the new thing here. And then like, a couple months later you would need something else. And it felt
Yeah.
like, I feel like people that buy things, cause I'm the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Like when you're trying to buy like a new thing after a new thing, you're just like looking for it to, it's like another like dopamine hit essentially, like,
Totally.
and I feel like I didn't buy a lot of stuff or I've never really been into gadgets because I just don't want to like learn how a new thing works.
Yeah. That's
you
pretty
know?
layered. That's layered for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, well, dude, tell me more about your career, like thoughts and like money thoughts and like how, yeah, I think like how are you feeling about your career? What did your chart speak to you more?
I feel like, um, let's see. Well, oh, here, part of one of the paragraphs I didn't read maybe says a little bit more. It says, the Virgo eclipse in March is all about your money. So that's where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you've been dealing with unplanned expenses or showcasing your talents for a larger audience, this eclipse continues a series of lessons about your skills and resources. Pay attention to any spending habits or budgeting strategies that aren't working for you. So
Oh,
I almost don't feel like because this is about like the month that just started, right? It's March 3rd as we're recording this podcast.
Yep.
So I feel like, there's um like just a few months ago I got like a little bit of a raise, and like my role in the company has kind of shifted a little bit for the better, and having more leadership focus and like more responsibility for other folks,
Yeah. Yeah. So
or at least as they like, learn my skills
your money
or
has
their
shifted a
skills.
bit there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And uh pay attention to any spending habits or budgeting strategies that aren't working for you. I think I think that just means like I need to make more of my lunches. you know
Just
I
a
think I
gentle
gotta
reminder from the universe, from the
yeah,
stars, dude.
yeah,
Make a sandwich, don't
yep.
buy a sandwich.
Make a sandwich, or like, get creative with your leftovers.
Dude, do you ever do egg salad?
I don't do enough egg salad,
Okay,
and
hard-boiled eggs mashed up with
mhm,
mayonnaise, mustard, pickles, whatever else you want, salt and
yeah,
pepper,
some green onion maybe.
green onion, mash it up. Then all of a sudden you have an egg salad, toast up 2 pieces of bread, you
Mm.
have an egg salad sandwich.
I love egg salad. The reason I don't eat a lot of it is because uh, I'm either working in an office with people and I'm worried
Mm,
about it kind of being smelly.
yeah, yeah,
And then the majority of my job is meeting people like in their homes. And I'm just like a little self-conscious about like going in there, like
yeah,
stinking like eggs.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh, there's a couple of lunches where I think about that, where I'm like, I don't want to eat that. Like I don't want to pack like a tuna sandwich, like, um, we got some cans of Fishwife albacore, which is like
mm.
a kind of a little fancier canned fish.
Fishwife.
Yeah, it's like it's a subscription deal, but they also sell it at Costco. So like you can sign up for this subscription where they send you like different canned fish, maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that.
Okay,
You get
okay,
a
nice.
couple cans.
Yeah.
But they sell a pack of them at Costco, and we bought them, and it's really good. But I'm kind of like, I don't want to make this kind of like stinky tuna, spicy tuna sandwich and like bring it to work. So,
Yeah.
um,
You're a good
maybe
coworker.
I just need to get some good, maybe I need to like bring like a little air freshener around with me.
Or can you like eat lunch outside or something?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just eat lunch outside and bring myself like a little like game day tent. So if it's raining, I can just kind of chill in the parking lot.
Yeah, I guess if the weather hits, but I don't know, crack a window or something. Egg salad sandwich is the way to go.
Yeah, dude, that is really good. That is good.
Super good.
So that's what we've learned from that part of my horoscope is
Yeah. Yeah.
you're coming through a little quiet.
Oh, okay, okay. Should be good now. My
Okay,
gain
cool.
is okay.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Oh, I am coming through quiet, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just
There
gonna
you are.
adjust
That
myself
sounds a
up
little better.
a little bit there.
Nice. That's good.
Okay.
That's
Not trying to
good.
change it
That's
too
good.
much during the episode because it'll fuck with your editing.
Yeah, yeah. But I kind of noticed it a little bit earlier, and then I got better. I think you got like a little closer.
Okay, yeah, let me stay
But
close.
nice.
Yeah,
Thanks for yeah.
thanks for the reminder there.
Yeah, and thanks for sticking with us. We're back for season 2. We're like figuring out all the little
Yeah.
things we're figuring out our configurations, our setups, our
Well,
dials.
and we've been talking about redoing the podcast, relaunching, if you will, season
Mm-hmm.
2. And I think your horoscope even lines up a little bit with this. Like we've chatted, and I think you're going to take a little bit more leadership on the podcast. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think Ethan is officially the host, I would say, and
His new host hat.
I'm kind of like the co-host. Like, uh, how did you describe it? It was like,
Gina actually said it to me last night. She said that I'm kind of the play-by-play, and you're the color commentator, to do like a
yes,
little bit of a sports analogy.
yes.
Like
Ethan
I'll
has
run
the
the play-by-play.
facts,
Yeah,
and then I just like build on it, kind of.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
Don't
dude.
expect me to have facts. We should put that out there. If you guys want facts, go to Ethan.
Well,
If you
not even really. No.
well, like, and if you want, he'll do research and plan. If you want creative ideas, come to me. I've got all kinds of ideas.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So
It's like another thing we're just kind of trying on as we try to like get the repetition in of getting these recorded and getting them out, and then
Yeah.
Hearing how people feel about them. I feel like when we took that break, I would run into people and they'd be like, when's the next episode coming out? Like,
Yeah.
what are you guys, when is it? Where is it? Like, how's it going? And
Hmm.
we were like, oh, Heath and I are talking, we're figuring it out. We're going to see what's happening. So,
Yeah.
I hope people are excited to be back with us.
Yeah, I'm sure they will be. And thanks everyone for listening. If you're listening to our voices, like, it's fun for us. We're here journaling. We're here just having a great time. Podcast materialing it up.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you for
Yeah.
listening.
If we want to move away from horoscopes real quick, is there anything else you want to chat about
No, dude,
horoscope
I think that
wise?
was a good round on horoscopes.
Cool. So now to go to something kind of completely different and maybe back to something that we're typically used to kind of talking about
Yes, please.
is, the game like Marry, Fuck, Kill, essentially?
Marry, fuck, kill. Yes. You can have
The
like
kind of
three people you choose, 3 people that are options, and you have to assign.
Yeah, or flirt, marry, kill is another way I've heard it.
Flirt, marry, kill.
Right. So it's not as crass, but I feel like people get what we're doing here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to throw one at you that we've maybe kind of done before, but I think it's a good conversation.
Nice.
So marry, fuck, kill, bread, pasta, rice.
Okay.
So this one is hard, I feel like, because there's lots of different things that are made out of, right? Like there's so much that can go into, like, bread has so many uses. Pasta, obviously, is like an S tier food. And then rice can be used in so many cuisines and so many dishes and
Okay.
turned into so many other things. It's like hard to really determine like where each one falls and how you do this. So do you have any kind of like first takes on where your brain's going with this one?
Dude, so if you're thinking like, okay, the way that I usually think about marry, fuck, kill is that you have 3 people that you would assign those to.
Mm-hmm.
So who am I assigning bread, pasta, rice to?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like I see where you're going.
I'm trying to make you make a real there's the hardest decision is which one to kill.
I see.
Right? Like in my mind, that's the hardest one. Like which one is going to be the hardest for you to do without, and then which one do you only get to do maybe like, have like once or twice and is really good. And then which one do you kind of like get forever?
Okay. Okay.
That's how my mind is thinking about
Thanks
it.
for the reframe.
Yeah.
Dang. This is surprising. I think I kill bread.
Wow. Okay.
I think I do. I mean, I think bread just has the opportunity to be so bad.
Ooh, sure.
Like stale bread, even bread that's a week old, like bread is just not a champ.
Mm-hmm.
You can't put bread in the fridge. Put bread in the fridge, it's done.
It's toast. Well, it's actually not toast. It's way worse.
It's worse than toast. It's wet.
Yeah.
It's done. You can't.
But like a good hot bread coming out of the oven,
I know.
like a good sourdough, or even like a semolina bread for your sandwich or a bagel.
I know.
Yeah.
Dang.
The positives don't necessarily outweigh the positives for the other two. Is kind of what I'm hearing.
Ooh.
Right.
Well, this is really challenging, but I think I kill bread.
Okay.
I think I'm thinking health. I fuck pasta and I marry rice.
Nice, dude.
Yep.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
So just because rice can kind of be like more like overall
pasta.
the healthier. I know. I'm surprised. I was kind of surprised.
Well, I think rice is versatile. Rice is healthy. Rice is like a great carb that I can just like eat. I was just telling somebody about how 3 eggs over rice with kimchi and like whatever else you want to add. Anything.
Yeah. Like a runny egg specifically.
Runny egg. You could even add some like partially steamed broccoli or even like some potatoes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So just rice kind of goes good with everything. So
yep. And there's rice like in every culture. Like I feel like there's, like a pasta or bread in pretty much every culture, but like a rice, there's like so many cultures around the world that are just based on rice essentially,
Yeah.
Or it's like a top 3 ingredient they use.
Mm-hmm. It's so versatile. Even over pasta.
Mm-hmm.
But but a
Mm-hmm.
fresh made pasta is also super good. So sorry,
Mm-hmm.
bread. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Do you think you agree with me? Did I make a good enough
I
case
don't think
or
you swayed me from what I think I'm going for,
okay?
but I agree with your point. I see your points. I
For
see your
sure.
points.
For sure. Okay.
I think I think I kill pasta.
Dang.
I think
Okay.
I kill
Respect.
pasta. I think I kill pasta and I feel fucked up about it. But
For
I
sure.
think, I think like overall, and I think you and I have had this conversation like a couple years ago where like I really like Italian food. I think it's really good, but it's not the thing that like makes me like want to like I'm not drawn to Italian food because I think it's so uh like I love good Italian food, but it's not like the thing I think of when I want to eat, when like I personally want to eat something really good. Like it's not my
Okay.
first
Yeah.
choice almost ever.
Okay.
Um
Yeah. For
uh
sure.
so I think I kill pasta, but the thing that's tough is like pho. A bowl of pho is probably one of my favorite, top two, top three
Oh yeah.
favorite
Yeah.
foods.
Yeah.
But that's rice noodles.
Yeah.
So is there a difference in between like pasta is pasta solely like wheat based or egg based?
These
Like,
are all
if I kill right,
definitions and like yeah. I think if it's a rice noodle, it's probably still
it's
rice.
probably rice, right? Okay, whew. So I think I marry rice and I fuck bread.
Nice. So we both marry rice.
Yeah, we both marry rice, and our bread and our pastas are just switched because, dude, like a bagel's so good, and I like sandwiches and tortillas. Burritos and sandwiches are like my two of my top three foods.
Yeah, but I don't think tortilla like counts as bread.
It definitely counts as bread. It definitely counts as bread, dude. It's
No
water,
way.
flour. Yeah, dude,
No
it's
way.
bread. It's
No
bread.
way.
Oh man, you don't think tortilla is bread?
Well, I guess it's not pasta and it's not rice, but it's something of its own. It's something of its own, like because you can make a corn tortilla. You can't. Oh, I guess you can make cornbread.
You can make cornbread. Yeah.
Ah,
Dude, it's
dang.
all about flour. It's a flour thing. But then it's like, that's the thing is like, we're talking about vermicelli noodles or rice noodles. They're made from rice flour because they're like ground up, they're kneaded, then they're cut the same way that pasta would be cut, or they're torn the same way that pasta would be cut. So we can get into this like podcast material hole that I feel like we get into sometimes with
Yeah.
this. And
Yeah.
I'm happy to.
Yeah.
but
No, definitely.
but this is where it's so hard for me is like, I need to like,
Yeah.
if I'm going to choose one, then I've got to make sure I'm making that correct choice
I think we
within
need
that
to
category.
create the like the podcast material definition of bread.
Okay.
Like our official
Yeah.
definition of bread, which will also then translate into our official definition of sandwiches. And I
Hmm.
feel like we almost need like an official definition document or something,
Yeah.
or how
Yeah.
we feel about like what constitutes bread, what constitutes pasta and rice to start. I think rice is pretty easy, right? Because it's grown in a patty.
Hmm.
It's it's rice.
Right.
There is brown rice, and maybe we should get into like what else there is of rice.
Hmm. well, like rice is a grain, right? So is like as a grain, that's where you get pasta and you get bread from
Well,
too.
and you
So
could
like
have rice flour, so I'm sure there's rice bread.
exactly, exactly.
So darn,
Is there rice bread? Does
there's
rice
rice
flour?
cakes.
But right.
Is cake
No,
bread?
dude. I think that
Cake is bread with sugar.
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong.
See? See?
But I don't think that if you make like rice flour that it rises. Like I don't think it creates the same like chemical reaction that like a yeast like a wheat flour
So I think it's 11. I think I hear what you're saying.
does rice does rice rise?
Does rice rise? That's a great question. I think it's leavening. You need some type of leavening agent.
Like some yeast or something.
I think like
Is that
so
what yeast does?
y- yeast is a leavener.
Is it?
Sounds right.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
And so I think if you have like leavened rice bread, then it would rise.
So if you mixed rice flour with some kind of
Like if you
leavening
just
agent,
added a bit of yeast into your rice flour, I bet it would rise.
yeah. Rice
because
bread. There is rice bread. What the fuck? I've never heard of rice bread before, dude.
damn, it's probably
I've
bomb.
I've
It's probably
never heard
bomb.
of rice bread.
And so the yeast, I think, eats bacteria and then farts.
Yeah. And that creates the bubbles and everything.
And then that creates the gas, I think. Or maybe it poops out gluten.
Yeah. Although rice flour is gluten-free, it says, obviously.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I think gluten is a specific thing to wheat.
Yeah, I think so too.
To wheat wheat yeast farts.
Okay, we obviously need to
Okay.
do more research.
Man, rice bread. I had no idea. Yeah, I think you and I should maybe have this conversation and then come back with what we found in a later episode. Maybe
Yeah,
if
that
we do
sounds good.
a sandwich episode.
This is
I
definitely a
think,
rabbit hole.
yeah, I think for the purpose of our conversation, I'm going to stick with what I said earlier. I'm going to marry rice. I'm going to fuck bread, and I'm going to kill pasta.
Nice, dude. Okay. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. Oh man, I could never kill pasta, but
I know, man. I know.
I got you.
That's your late night phone call. That's who you send the "you up" text to, you know?
Yo, pasta, what you up to right now?
Yo, fettuccine, you up, babe?
Ethan just said he would kill you.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
I could never.
Yeah. Let me get my sauce and I'll be right over.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I'm crying.
So good, dude. So good. Welcome back.
Yeah, dude. That is podcast material.
Feels great.
It does.
We might be a little more structured moving forward. We're going to plan out our topics a little more, have something to speak about, have some ideas, riff on some others, and keep the podcast material flowing.
Yeah. It felt like I wanted to go back and listen to some of our first episodes just to see how it was. And I feel like for the first 3 or 4, we were really trying to kind of stumbling our way through it a little bit more.
Yeah, sure.
And I feel like kind of coming back after not doing it for, 9 months, we're kind of having some of these moments already. I'm feeling it a little bit and it feels fine. I feel good about it. We're definitely glad everybody's here. We are going to keep posting social media stuff on Instagram and TikTok. So you can follow us at Podcast Material Podcast or Podcast Material. Just look at it. Look, I don't remember what the heck it was.
Oh yeah, dude. I was going to say, wow, he knows our socials off the top of his head. It's been 9 months. It's been forever. But yeah, check out our socials. Funny. They're definitely linked.
Yeah.
And and also we should remember to, our socials are going to continue to be active. Well, we're going to start posting more. But we should also remember to thank people for listening and also leave us a review.
Yes, please.
Right. Give us 5 stars on Apple Music or Spotify or wherever you listen to us. And it really helps us out. We can reach more people and we can keep making this podcast.
Yeah. Actually, before we started recording too, Heath and I were talking about how there's a couple other podcasts that are titled Podcast Material. And one of them has, I think, 35 5-star reviews on it. And, don't want to start really a competition or anything, but if we could get above the number of 5-star reviews that the other podcast materials have.
Yes.
That could be cool. That could be a cool thing for us to talk about. Maybe if we reach 50 5-star reviews, Heath and I do something like a little special silly thing, kind of out on the street or in the wild or something.
Dude, definitely.
So maybe we incentivize y'all to go and leave those reviews and see what we can come up with, and maybe give us some suggestions of what to do if we hit 50 or 100, stuff like that. That could be a fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. Leave your suggestion in the review for what you want us to do at 50.
Yeah.
And if you made it this far too in the podcast, thanks for listening. We really appreciate it. And you obviously like what you've listened to, so go ahead, go leave the review.
Yeah. Or you're just listening so that you can talk mad shit about us with your friends. Which honestly would be okay too.
Yeah, if we had some haters, that would be great too. Leave us a 1-star review if you didn't like it. No, honestly, we're probably in the background of a lot of people just doing random stuff, cleaning up your house or driving to work or whatever you're doing. So this is the end of the podcast. So sorry about that. You're going to have to go on to your next podcast or whatever you're going to listen to next. But we're done being your background for now. If
For now.
we're your background,
Yeah. And
or maybe go
actually,
on to the next episode if it's out.
yeah, hopefully, maybe you'll have some stocked up, or you can go back and listen to our old ones.
Mhm.
We've got a couple of really good old episodes that I really enjoyed like making and editing and all that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
totally.
yeah,
Yeah, totally. We started with one a week when we first started. We
it's
came out the gate
crazy.
super hot. That's probably like I don't know, some Aquarius trait or something. Because I was like, Aquarius mixed with Aries. We were like, let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Yeah.
An episode a week, every single Sunday. Check into podcast material, and I think that worked for like 15 episodes, maybe
I think we did it for about
12,
like
13,
12 or 13, and then we did every other week. Uh
and then we
and
did
so
every other 9 months.
yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
but
Oh man.
uh,
Well, as we would say before, it kind of feels like we're in that stage where we're like getting our coats on to leave the party. We're kind of like milling around
hell
the
yeah!
front
Like,
door.
how do we say goodbye here?
Yep. And then if you don't leave, you're gonna like start another conversation.
Dude, for sure. This is almost like a type of rambling that I get into where it's like, so I haven't said goodbye. So
Mhm.
now I have to commit and just like, lean on the wall real quick and just go hard into something else,
Dude, leaning in like the door frame.
Oh, leaning
Like
in
when
the
you
door
lean in
frame.
the door frame, kind of like put your head on it as you're chatting, and
Yes.
like,
Yes.
oh yeah, I have been there. I had a great lunch there actually. Had a great lunch there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we probably should go. Thank you all for listening to podcast material. See you next time.
Yes. Stick around and stay tuned.
Bye.
Peace.